LEGO Transformers Optimus Prime is finally revealed, but much sooner than you think. According to the Brothers Brick, there was an accidental leak from their website with a full review of the product in hand, and this was shortly taken down after this morning. And as far as I can tell through Twitter, this was actually supposed to be a mistake. This was supposed to be revealed much later, and even some other members of the LEGO Ambassador Network had publicly discussed about this through Twitter. So, as far as I can tell, you know, once it's out on the internet, everybody can see it, everybody's going to take it in their photos and distribute it in different ways, and the information's out there, you can't really stop that. LEGO did do some kind of teaser through Instagram and Twitter as far as Optimus Prime, usually showing just the Autobots logo, but, you know, still trying to play cool with their own social media. So, as far as that goes, that's not a great look for a lot of people, and hopefully it doesn't lead into a lot of problems down the way, whether for the Brothers Bricks themselves or the LEGO Ambassador Network at large. According to some members, they had recently had a meeting in which they had discussed about these kinds of things, even though there were some complications as to the embargoes. So I don't know if it's going to affect anything further with that kind of relations, or even relations between LEGO and Hasbro, which they probably have some kind of contract to distribute at a certain time or a certain fashion. So I'm just wishing the best of luck to everyone across the board. I'm glad I've never been in that position myself, but I wouldn't want to wish that on anyone either. As far as the set itself, it's about what I expected. I expected something that was about the size of Voltron, with that kind of level of detail. It was going to have the OG look of Optimus Prime because it's the most recognizable, will be attractive to the most people, yada yada. I've said this before about other licenses. I would expect it to transform, because what is a Transformer set if you can't transform it? That's pretty much that speaks for itself. That's one of the main things that attracts people to the series in any iteration. For me personally, I couldn't really decipher any building techniques that really stood out to me. It had the kind of pieces that I would have expected them to use for all different kinds of detail across the body of itself. I really can't figure out anything else that, you know, seems special from any of these images from the Brothers Brick, or now, you know, all these images are linked down in the description below from other websites that have already taken them on and made their own articles. And beyond that, I'm not really a Transformers fan. I grew up with it with Transformers Armada and some of Energon, but I didn't really carry much further than that. In fact, back then, I had a couple of the Transformers BTR sets, because there weren't LEGO sets revealed, or, you know, at the time, or really up to this point, about Transformers, and they were all full sets, by the way. I mean, they were good for vehicles, at least for the looks and play of them, but if you transform it into the robots, they look so bare bones. Anyways, there's really not much else I have to say about this. I know it's going to be good for some people. I know people who are Transformers fans, and I respect that they're interested in that fandom and all different ways that they talk about it, all different versions of Transformers, but that's not really a discussion that I can engage with because I don't know much about it myself. I just see them enjoy their passion. So I'm not offending anyone by what they're interested in, and if they do want to see this thing. I personally am just sick of the bombardment of LEGO news that we're getting on an almost daily basis, and have been for a long time, especially after a certain wave is revealed. It's like we get the next wave of stuff, but I digress. So if you want to leave your thoughts in the comments below about the Optimus Prime, let me know. I don't really report LEGO news that often. I just found this to be a special case because of the accidental leak, and I don't know if you're going to subscribe. I don't know when my next video is going to be, ever, so I can't really promise you anything, and this is speaking completely genuinely. I'm not trying to downplay anything, or I don't want to overpromise anything. I'm just telling you like it is. So, thanks for tuning in, thanks for stopping by the channel, and I will talk to you whenever I can.